Hello everyone, I am your host Ayushikara Sethia and welcome back to our channel Pabbly. In this video we are going to learn how you can create Freedcamp task using Airtable automatically. So the idea here is that you are a business owner and you are using Airtable account to record the issues faced by your customers. Now you want that whenever you enter a new issue detail into your Airtable base, automatically using the details, a new task should get generated into your Freedcamp account so that your technical and support team can be responsive to those issues. For this, we need to create a connection between Airtable and Freedcamp. So in order to create a connection, we are going to use a software application named Pabbly Connect. So basically, Pabbly Connect is an automation and integration software which will help us in integrating Airtable with Freedcamp automatically. The best part here is it doesn't require any coding skills or programming knowledge. Even a non-technical person can use this software application very easily. So let us learn the integration process now on my screen. So welcome back to my screen. Here let us type Pabbly, pabbly.com in our browser. This is the website of Pabbly. Here we have to come to products and click on Pabbly Connect. This is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. As you are the first time user, you have to click on sign up for free option and you can create your own account in just 2 minutes. And you are going to get 100 tasks free every month. As I already have an account with Pabbly Connect, I'll simply click on sign in. In the all apps section, come to Pabbly Connect and click on access now. This is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here we have to create a workflow. For that, come to this plus sign and click on create workflow. Now here we have to give a name to the workflow. So let us give the name as Airtable to Freedcamp integration. Here you can give the workflow name as per your requirement and simply click on create. Now we can see a trigger window and an action window. So Pabbly Connect works on the concept of trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So in this use case, we want to create the Freedcamp task using our Airtable base. So open this trigger window, choose the application name as Airtable. Select the trigger event as new record. Click on connect. Click on add new connection. Now it is asking for the token. So let us read the instructions. Log into Airtable to get your API key from the account section. So I'll take you to my Airtable account. This is my Airtable dashboard. Here we have to just click on this profile and click on account. And when we scroll down, here we can find the API key. So if you want to regenerate it, click on this regenerate API key button, or else we are going to simply copy this API key from here and we will be pasting the same API key over here as a token. And let's click on save. And now the Airtable account is connected to Pabbly Connect. Now here we have to select the base name. So I'll take you to my Airtable account once again. Here I have created various bases. So we are going to access this Freedcamp base right now. And in this particular base, I have created a table named Pabbly Connect Support, where I have taken the fields for the title, its description, assigned to, start date, end date and created date and time. So we are going to select the same base name and the table name over here in Pabbly Connect. So let us select the base name as Freedcamp. And the table name is automatically captured just because I have created a single table in this particular base. If you have created multiple tables, from the drop down you can select your specific table name. Okay. Now here we have to select the trigger field. Create a field in your table schema with the field name created and field type created time. If you do not have a created field in your table schema, please create one that will be used to sort records, because without this field, trigger will not work correctly. That is the reason I have created a field in my base over here named created and I have selected the field type as created time. Okay, so you have to create this particular field in your table also. Okay, and if you want to add some more fields to this particular table, you can click on this plus sign and you can just add the fields or the columns as per your requirement. So here you have to select the created field, the trigger field as created. Now before clicking on save and send test request, you have to create a new detail, a new record over here in this particular base. So as I have already created a record, title as Google Forms issue, description as unable to capture the Google Forms, responses in Pabbly, assigned to Arpita Manloi, start date as 13th of April 2022, end date as 15th April, and the created date and time. Now we are going to let's click on save and send test request. Okay, and here we can see the responses received and all the details of the record are captured over here. Here we can find the created date and time. Here we can find an ID, field description, field start date, field title, assigned to, end date, and created date and time. Now here we can see one important thing, that field assigned to Arpita Manloi, and along with that we have got an ID also. So for assigning a task in Freedcamp, we need the ID of the assignee. So we are going to just remove this ID from the name. Okay, for that, come to this action step. Choose the application name as text formatter. Select the action event as split text. Click on connect. Now here we have to give the text that needs to be splitted. So we have to map the text, that is the assignee name and his ID. Okay. Now here we have to give the separator. So I want to separate this ID after the dash. So I'm just giving the separator as dash over here. Now here we have to select the segment index. So I'll be selecting it as a last index. Okay. And let's click on save and send test request. Okay, and now here we have got the assignee ID. Now we are going to create a task in Freedcamp. For that, click on this plus sign, add action step. Choose the application name as Freedcamp. Select the action event as create task. Click on connect. Click on add new connection. Now it is asking for the API key. So let us read the instructions. Log into your Freedcamp account to get your API key from here. Okay, so I'm just going to click on here. We will be redirected to the account settings of our Freedcamp account. And here when we scroll down, we can find the integrations option. Just click on it and click on API key. And here we can find various API keys. So we have to just select one of the API keys from here. If you want to generate a new API key, simply click on this plus button and you can generate a new API key. Or else I'm just going to copy this API key from here. But before that, make sure you have unchecked this box, that is the expiry box, and only this Pabbly Connect box is checked over here. Okay. Copy this API key, go back to Pabbly Connect, and you have to paste the same API key over here. And let's click on save. And now the Freedcamp account is connected to Pabbly Connect just because I was already logged into my Freedcamp account. Now here we have to select the project name. So I'll take you to my Freedcamp account where I have already created some projects. So this is my Freedcamp dashboard. Here we are going to select some projects, that is Pabbly Connect support, Pabbly Connect. So let us select Pabbly Connect support project over here. And in this particular project, I have created some task list. That is task list, customer issue and integration request. So now I want all the tasks to get created in this particular task list name, customer issue. So we have to select the project name and the task list name over here in Pabbly Connect. So first let us select the project name as Pabbly Connect support and the task list name as customer issue. Now here we have to give the title, its description and other details of the task that needs to be created. So we have already got all these details from Airtable. So we will be mapping all these details now. Okay, let us map them one by one and come to Airtable and let us map the title over here, that is Google Forms issue. In the same way, we'll be mapping the description from Airtable. And here we have to set the priority. So I'm just selecting it as a medium priority. You can select it as per your requirement. Here we have to map the start date. Okay, so this was the start date. And here we have to map the due date. So end date will be the due date. Now here we have to select the assignee to whom we want to assign this particular task. So from the drop down, if I select one of the name of any of the assignee, then the task will be assigned to that particular assignee only for all the tasks that you create in your Freedcamp account. But we want that the assignee names should get changed every time as per the task you want to assign. For that, we have to just click on this mapping button, remove this data from here, and now we will be mapping the ID which we have got from the text formatter. Okay, this ID. So this ID is for Arpita Mandloi. We have retracted it from here. Okay, so the task will be assigned to Arpita. Next time if you assign the task to some other assignee, then the assignee ID will automatically get captured over here and the task will be assigned to a new assignee. Okay, but if we select the assignee name from the drop down, all the tasks will be assigned to the same assignee only. Okay, that is the reason we are mapping the ID over here. And let's click on save and send test request. Okay, and here we can see the response is received. It means a new task is created in our Freedcamp account. Let's check it. We have to refresh our Freedcamp account. And here we have got a new task created. I'll just open it and I'll show it to you. The task name is Google Forms issue. Here we can find the due date as 15th April, assigned to Arpita M, priority as medium, and here we can find its description. So in this way we can see that a correct task is created in our Freedcamp account and our integration is working fine. So let's move back to Pabbly Connect and let us save this workflow first. Data saved successfully. Okay. Now as we have created an automation between Freedcamp and Airtable, next time whenever you are going to add a data to your Airtable base, automatically a new task will get created into your Freedcamp account. So let us check this in the real time that whether our integration is actually working fine or not. So let's move to my Airtable base and here we are going to just add a new title. Let us give it as Equid Trigger Issue and let's give the description as Equid New Order Trigger is not capturing the response. Okay, so I'm just adding a random description over here. Now let's assign this task to some other assignee. Let us select it as Sanjay Sharma this time. And now we'll be selecting the start date and time as 16th of April. And let us give the end date and time as 20th of April. So we have created a new record over here. Now let us check our Freedcamp account. I'll just close this window and we are going to refresh it once again. Okay, and here we have got a new task created named Equid Trigger Issue. Let's open it. And here we can find the issue title as Equid Trigger Issue. Here we can find the assignee, that is Sanjay. Here we can find the due date as 20th of April, priority as medium, and here we can find its description. So in this way we can see that our integration is perfectly working fine, and whenever we are creating a new record in our Airtable base, automatically the tasks are getting created in our Freedcamp account. So let's move back to Pabbly Connect and I'll just minimize all these windows and let us see in a nutshell whatever we have done till now. Okay, I'll just minimize the trigger window also. So first we have created an integration between Airtable and Pabbly Connect. Then Pabbly Connect has captured all the details of the record that you have created in your Airtable base, Airtable table. Then we have used text formatter just to split the text just because we have got the assignee name and the assignee ID all together. And for assigning a task in Freedcamp, we need the assignee ID. And at last, using all these details, automatically a new task was created into your Freedcamp account. And in this way, we have created a successful integration between Airtable and Freedcamp using Pabbly Connect. So not just these software applications, you can integrate a ton of applications and automate your business using Pabbly Connect. In case of any queries, you can visit our Pabbly forum. To check the pricing details of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this particular URL. Also, the link of Pabbly Connect and this workflow is available in the description box. You can clone the same workflow into your account directly. If you really like this video, please comment, share and subscribe. Thank you everyone.